Happy Sunday morning to you.
Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday.
It's time for Sunday Inspiration with Bob Baker and Pooki Lee.
Hee hee hee.
Hee. You're trying to... Oops.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
what's
sure.
happening?
Oh, hang on a second now. First of all, let me get rid of this. I am playing there we go. Sorry, I had the page up and it started playing with a little bit of a delay. Oh, let me tilt this up so we can see you.
Can I have my head?
That would be a nice thing.
It's me and the Buddha.
You and the Buddha. That's right. We replaced it's one of my paintings up there in the corner that I did of Buddha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're putting the mic up to the Buddha. Yeah, our special guest today is Buddha. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy
Sunday.
Being here. We are already off to some silliness here. I'm going to see if I can turn this fan on.
I know. Let's see how many times we can talk over each other. It's just so fun. Well, how are you this Sunday? Oh my goodness. I woke up and I was just feeling so inspired. And of course, why not? Because it's Inspiration Sunday. Yay.
That's right. I think I'm going to create like an opening video, like a pre-recorded like intro segment where, with lively music. And now here are your hosts, Bob Baker and Pooki Lee.
Do it.
And then have some fake. Well, I think I actually have applause that I can bring in here.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear that?
Here we go.
I think it's low volume. But anyway, hello everyone. This is a monthly thing. Obviously we've been doing this so long that we're pretty loosey goosey with
a monthly
with this a weekly. We've been doing this every week since the first Sunday in January, and we love doing this. We love coming at you live. I always see that Amy and Chantel and Danielle and Crystal and Holly Ann, of course,
hello, welcome.
They are watching and tuning in from around the world. So as we go along here, please do, even if you're watching the replay later, post something, say hi, let us know where you're watching from, because we just always love that a whole global connection aspect of this. But I'm Bob, that's Pooki, and that is Keone back in the he's got the VIP seating there.
That's right. Comfy.
He loves basking in the sun too. So this time of the year with the sun coming in it's 10 a.m. or a little after in the central time zone where we are in St. Louis, Missouri. And so welcome. We got as always, a couple original songs in store for you. We're going to end with one of our original songs that had with a dance party, as we always like to do at the very end. But let's start off with one of Pooki's favorite things. Let's get centered with first some breathing, then some affirmations. But why don't you take it away?
Yeah.
Here, Pooki.
This is a time when we come together and we resonate our frequency, our vibration, our breath, right? The essence of our life together in unison all over the planet right now. So I ask you to just breathe in and then exhale. We'll do it 3 times. And let's do love and peace today. So we're going to breathe in love and we're going to exhale peace. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's begin. Breathing in, love, exhaling, peace. Once again, deep in, love. Now release, peace into the world. One more time and feel the unity in this breath right now as we breathe together. Breathing in deeply into the lungs, love. And release in that breath. That exhale, peace. Now put your hands to your heart in prayer pose. That's just a little gratitude, a little statement of gratitude. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if you're watching this live, which we already have a number of people doing so right now, just realize you are doing these exercises, these things, these practices with us simultaneously with other people around the world, commingling our energies together, amplifying them so much greater than we could do just as individuals.
I know. Right now we're like these little antennae all over the planet, right? Mm-hmm. And we're just resonating this vibratory field of love and compassion and oneness. Unity.
We're antenna and broadcast signals too. Yeah, the signals are going out and they're coming back.
That's right.
Combining. Another thing we like to do is some affirmations. Of course, that's what this channel is all about. So let's kind of get some centering, some affirmations, not only set the tone for this hour that we spend together, but for whatever's left in the rest of your day. I see it's already like 4 p.m. or something, or it's in the afternoon in the UK. We'll acknowledge some of these comments here in just a moment. But first, let's do some affirmations. I'll pull them up on the screen here. I'll recite them. I'm sure Pooki's going to recite them right after me. And you say them along with Pooki. You may not have the same type of energy in your voice that she does, but say them in your own voice. Let her energy fill you up as well. But I chose these last night. Felt like they'd be the perfect ones for this morning. So here we go. Today, I look for and appreciate the good.
Today, I look for and appreciate the good.
I am overflowing with energy and joy.
I am overflowing with energy and joy.
I am grateful for endless opportunities.
I am grateful for endless opportunities.
Today, I act on my inspired ideas.
Today, I act on my inspired ideas.
And just to put an exclamation point on it, this is a really good day.
This is a really good day.
I like how Pookie's pitch went up further and further as we went along there. Let's just look at those again. The first one is one I've been reciting a lot lately, or just focusing on. Today, I look for and appreciate the good. If that was the only affirmation that you did every morning, what kind of life do you think you would? If you have to look for the good, because it's there. And you have to look through a filter of positivity, and then appreciating the good and being grateful for what the good that you see, the good in nature, the good in other people, the good in your pets, just the world around you. Yeah. Affirming that I am overflowing with energy and joy. Even if you're feeling, maybe you're feeling tired or something, just go ahead and say that and see what effect it has on your body. It just might re-energize you. And then again, being grateful. There are endless opportunities. A lot of times we think that, I don't know, I'm down on my luck, or you start.
I'm out of options.
Veering, so the negative. Literally, there are endless opportunities all around you, and being open and looking for them and appreciating them is part of that process. So you're grateful for them, whether you're seeing them, but the more you're grateful for their existence, the more they show up in your life. And then I'm a big fan of combining that mindset stuff with action. And so that's why I included today, I act on my inspired ideas. It's great to get the ideas, but pick one and do something about it. It could be as simple as going out and tending your garden. It could be calling a friend to say, I've been thinking about you, I miss you, I love you. Or it could be taking an idea for a book or some sort of an aspiration that you had and acting on it and taking those first steps. Mm-hmm. So that's stuff that we just kind of like drill down a little bit into those. But yeah, those are the affirmations for today. Let's check in with some of the folks here that are leaving some stuff here. Be Cool ASMR says, love for you all. I'm gonna keep that up there since our heads are down.
Okay.
We're down here.
Really
Shay says, this is a really good day. Appreciate Pookie's enthusiasm. It's a bit infectious. Is it not? Let's see here. Sophia says, hello, love your...
Hey, Sophia.
Canada is in the house. Thank you so much for that. Dizzy Duckling says, oh my, I'm tingling.
Yay, we all know what that means.
That's a good sign. Is it Paloma? Oh no, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on a second here. From Paraguay in South America.
Welcome. We're so happy that you're here.
That is so great to see you here. And your affirmations are truly working and from the heart. Oh, thank you so much.
So beautiful to see you.
Is that Tanzania? Thank you very much. Oh, it's awesome.
Aw, thank you.
Electric Movement. Thank you so much, guys. I think I've seen you.
We're all Electric Movement.
You've been leaving some comments in some of my videos. I recognize the name there. From India is also represented here.
India's in the house.
And Dizzy's from
The
the
UK.
UK.
Welcome, Dizzy.
Let's see here. Oh no! Look at all these folks from
Oh, my
the United
goodness.
Kingdom. Sarah.
Wow. We're activating love in the United Kingdom too. Yay.
And look, another one from the UK.
We're family. We're a global family.
We are family. Well, I better not sing too much of that.
Careful,
Yeah, I know.
careful.
The YouTube copyright gods will come down and.
They'll get you.
The Sunshine State of Florida, represented
Woo!
Danielle. Great to have you here. Good morning from Detroit, Reese.
Detroit in the house.
That's fabulous. Oh,
Jamaica.
there's a place I have never been.
Jamaica.
Stefan Man. Thanks for joining. Maybe I should bring this down now that you're. I'll cover my face instead of yours.
You're so funny.
Oh, another UK person from London.
Texas.
That's fabulous. And then Shelly is from Texas. Oh, and our good friend. Yes, you described yourself in an earlier comment as our #1 fan from Australia. I think you have earned that every.
I think you're right.
That's.
I think we agree on the end.
Oh,
Good morning.
I love this with Crystal. I'm gonna do a horrible job here, but hey, good morning from New York. Yes, we talk like that.
That's great.
Thanks, Crystal.
Good morning, New York in the house.
Welcome. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, hey.
We're gonna really insult somebody here soon. You know, Chantel.
I
Good
lived
morning.
in New York. I lived in Queens. I lived in Long
Oh, yeah.
Island.
And
Yeah.
Amy
I
was
lived in
one of
New
the
York.
first,
I loved
along
New
with
York.
Holly.
New York was one of my favorite places to live.
Very cool. And so, yeah. So keep leaving comments. Let us know where you're from. And I'm thinking maybe we should play our first song. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Well, I just want to check.
Whose turn?
Just a couple more here from we got Omaha. I'm assuming Nebraska, I'm sure. And then Dizzy says, I'm new to you guys. A really good friend told me about you and now starting my day with you. We love the word of mouth when somebody is so inspired by this
Yay.
that that you pass it on to your friends. So thank your friend. All right.
Michigan.
Blessings and loves from Potterville, Michigan. Chantel's from Philadelphia.
Oh, we got Canada, Philadelphia in the house.
Crystal says she wasn't insulted by our accents. That's really good.
Good. I hope nobody else was either. And
Just real quick. Canada. I'm sorry. We're going to acknowledge a few of these and then we'll play our song. Canada, Virginia. Hi, Tara. Namibia. Namibia.
Namibia, yes.
Diana,
Wow,
thank you so
hello,
much.
Diana.
That's very cool. Oh, and then Puerto Rico from Dina.
Ooh. Hi, Veronica. Veronica's new. Welcome, all you that are
Yes.
new
That
to
you-
the Sunday Morning Inspiration. We welcome you. And this is just our way of just sharing a little bit of joy and fun on a Sunday morning.
Fun on a sun. See how she rhymed there? All right. Oops. Let me get this. Let me get our lyrics set up here.
Okay.
Not that you're going to need them or anything, right? Go ahead and tell them. Just talk. Set this song up or whatever you want to say about it.
And
If there's anything to say.
well, this is so I believe that we're all one and that we're created by one life force, and whatever you want to call that is perfect. And I honor all of that divinity in our world, and I honor your path to choose your own journey. And so this is about our oneness with spirit and the earth, so this speaks to the animal spirits that journey with us and our appreciation for the way that the earth, the mother, holds us deep in her heart.
Let's play it then.
I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. As my feet touch the earth, I look to the sky, the sun on my face, I feel so alive. Wind in my hair, all around me, inviting the trees to come dance with me. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. On the wing of a prayer, I soar up so high. I'm an eagle in flight in the infinite sky. The higher I soar, the more I can see the beauty of all life reflected as me. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free.
We are one.
As we come alive,
We are one.
as we touch the sky,
We are one.
as we fly so high with spirit.
We are one.
As we come
We
alive,
are one.
as we touch the sky,
We are one.
as we fly so high with spirit. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free.
Sing,
I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free.
Wow, there you go. Yay. We're getting a lot of comments on your wonderful voice there, Pookie.
You know, I'll tell you something. There was a time in my life where when I first started singing, I went to a vocal instructor to help me because I knew, I wasn't trained as a singer. And so I knew that I could use some help. So I asked around to some friends of mine, and they directed me to someone who lived really kind of close to me. I could drive to their house. It was very, very easy.
Right in the neighborhood? It seemed
Right
like
in the
stars
neighborhood.
were aligning, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was just so excited, right? And I have to be honest with you, the very first time that I sang for her, she stopped me and she said, nobody ever wants to hear a sound like that coming out of anyone's mouth. So for those of you that enjoyed my singing, I thank you. And you know what? It didn't stop me. So even though people tell you things, it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if it's like a vocal teacher. Well, maybe I'm not great for Broadway, but that's not what I'm here doing. I don't care to be on Broadway. I'm doing exactly what I want to do with my voice. And Spirit's with me. And so, yeah.
Yep.
Don't let anybody tell you.
I told years ago. I told a professional voice teacher that story, and he described it as what she said to you was criminal. is what he said. That's not something any teacher should ever tell a student. But she didn't let that stop her. I mean, I think a lot of people just said, "Oh, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not even going to try." But she kept moving forward. So do not let external. Yeah,
don't let people tell you who you are. Don't do it. Don't.
Let me acknowledge a couple things here before I do my little talk here. Holly from Australia, thank you so much for sending a super chat. You do have that option here on YouTube, and we so appreciate that. And let's see here, just some comments from the song earlier.
Thank you.
Stefan says, love the song. Truly, we are united by our spirits. The song is about knowing who you are. Truly great. Thanks for the great song.
You're
That's
welcome.
Feldman. One with Spirit. Awesome. Here's Danielle says, I love Pookie's voice.
Yay. See?
Shay says, beautiful. Oh, another of I love her voice with the energy of positivity. Dina says, so beautiful. 3 hearts from Veronica. Another what a voice.
Oh, yay.
Awesome.
See, so yeah.
And then earlier, Chantel said, "Can't wait to become a patron." So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know Holly is a patron. So there's this website, in case you don't know what that is, called Patreon, which is set up for people to support creators of all types. So a lot of people on there. There's YouTubers and musicians and authors and artists. And so on. And it's unlike Kickstarter, which is a one-time payment that you make to a creator for a certain project. Patreon exists for the ongoing micro payments, you might call it, just to support some of your favorite folks. And I have a Patreon page at patreon.com /Bob Baker. Patreon, of course, is a spin-off of the word patron, which back in the a lot of people like Beethoven and you think even Leonardo da Vinci, they had people that were either involved in government or royalty or the church or whatever would support them they're referred to as patrons. So that's where that comes from. But there are a number of perks. I do link to my YouTube videos and podcasts and all that, but I also have some exclusive content for Patreon supporters. And we're going to do monthly Zoom calls. The next one is tomorrow night, actually, for April. And it's
going to be fun.
Yeah, we get on Zoom and we can see and hear each other. And for as little as $5 a month, you can support our efforts and get involved in those Zoom calls. And so if that speaks to you, then check that out. So now I'm going to do, let's see if there are any new comments here. Oh, Yolanda says, can I just say that you are a cute couple? You're talking about Pookie and Keone, right? I don't know. Something, I always like to make fun of my hair. I had, earlier before I started, I looked in the mirror and I kind of had bedhead going on. I really looked like the way that it looked on top, but I was like, it was sticking out. So I watered down the sides, but hoping I could keep that fluff going on the top. I don't know. I'm obsessed with my hair. I don't know why, but
oh my,
it looks fabulous just the way it is, right?
It does.
Oh, look, Dina here sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. Or Deanna, I should say. Deanna, thank you. We really appreciate that. We get motivated for the new week, so inspired. Oh, good. I'm glad these do. Maybe this does help you maybe launch into the new week, because for many of you, it's either later in the day on Sunday, or for some in Australia, it's already Monday. It's already Monday. So that's really cool to hear. Oh yeah, we just got just showed that one. Good. Sigrid's in the house.
Yay, good morning,
She's
Sigrid.
also a Patreon supporter. Thank you. Another Pookie's voice is beautiful. I agree.
Thank you.
Love it, Pookie, says Gail. Look at all these voice comments here. Dora Lee, our Keone's godmother.
Our godmother for Keone.
Is in the house.
See, look, we're taking good care of him now. Just want you to know.
Jasmine says, the song is so catchy, and now I'm studying and flying free. Awesome. Oh, and Tara says, I was meant to hear this. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And Jack is listening from Mesa, Arizona. He's just listening to my morning affirmations. And good. I'm glad you caught the notification that we went live. A little over a year ago, we went to Phoenix. Where is Mesa? I don't know. Is that close? I'm not sure if it's that close or not.
I'm not either.
But anyway, all right, cool. So let's see. I'm going to do talk a little about something here. My topic here is actually something I call focus and flow. And let me see if I can unpack this here while Pookie takes a little breather. But she's listening in because she also off her segment. Like, we don't really plan. We're very spontaneous. We plan the songs and the dance song at the end, and of course the affirmations. I create the graphic for that ahead of time. But sometimes I'm coming down to the wire, determining what to talk about, and Pookie just feels, based on the things that we talk about throughout her final meditation, is often just inspired by in the moment. But I did give this some thought last night. So focus and flow. What do I mean by that? Because they seem to be like two opposing things. So let me explain this. So related to this, hold on to that thought for a moment. There's a particular performance or art form that I've just been in love with for many years, and it's improv comedy. Some of you may have already know what improv is. Maybe you've taken classes. Maybe you're not sure what it is. If you've ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? That's a form of improv comedy where you get a suggestion from the audience, and then you and a group of either one or more other players will act out a scene, or you'll play a game, or you'll actually make up songs too. It's another thing I love doing is musical improv. You'll make it up on the spot, and it's based on the suggestion that you get from the audience. And something I love, I've been performing it off and on since 1985 for many years, and then for the past decade or so, I've been teaching it. And so I just love this art form because I think there's so many life lessons. But I'll just let you into a little secret or look under the hood of how improv works, because it ties into this focus and flow thing. If you don't know how improv works or the principles when you're just watching in the audience, it just seems like, we're all making stuff up, the players that are on stage, but there's actually there's principles behind it. So there are general principles like yes and developing your sense of listening and being present, because you've got to be totally present in listening to be able to pick up on what your partner is saying so that you can add something, and you're creating this thing together. So you got to be in the moment. So there are general principles, but every game that you play or every scene has a structure. And the reason that you rehearse improv and learn this art form is to learn the structure of each game. So you have a number of players. There's nothing like the dialogue that you say, the characters you play, nothing is pre-planned, but you know the structure of the game. Sometimes a game will have a specific type of opening. Sometimes we know that it's gonna end in a certain way. And just every game that you play has rules. Not rules about the content, but the rules of how it's structured and how it plays out. And so it really helps when all the players know that structure, that format. But within it, you're free to be creative and free-forming, and you can do whatever you want as long as you stay within the structure. And again, this is a team sport, so it's an ensemble where you're there to make each other look good, but everybody knows the form. And so I think it's just a great metaphor for life too. I love this combination of structure and free-form creativity, and I apply this to my life in many ways. I'll just use. So I've some of you know that I'm getting ready to publish what is my 16th physical book. I have other titles in ebook and audiobook format and so on, but I've published, actually written and had published 16 titles that were in physical form, and the newest one, this is just a proof copy. I'm waiting for a carton from the printer. It's called The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. But my first book came out in like 1993, many years ago, and that was 93. So, but back in the 80s, I had aspirations to be an author back in the 80s. And so I had this clear vision. I want to be an author. And I wasn't sure how it was going to happen. I started a couple of different books, but those never saw the light of day. For whatever reason, I didn't finish them. And plus back then, in the 80s, there was no digital printing or print on demand. So you were, it was very expensive. And so there were some factors that I used to slow me down. I didn't really want to go with a publisher. I kind of wanted to be an independent publisher. But anyway, so what I ended up doing was I was publishing a local music newspaper at the time, so I had kind of a local audience that covered the local music scene, and I said, well, I don't have my own book yet, but I'm going to get it circulating in this world of book publishing. So I reached out to publishers who had books on the music business and music marketing and different things, and I just made I became a wholesaler or wholesale arrangements with them. So I kind of created my own little catalog of other people's books, and that got me sort of like, again, circulating in that world, just so I could get closer to it, and then one of the publishers in like 1992, I reached out to a smaller publisher. I'd seen an ad or seen his book promoted in a music magazine, and reached out to him and got on the phone. And he was kind of similar to me. He published like a local publication in San Diego. He had self-published his own books, and we kind of hit it off. And at the very end of that phone call, he said, "Oh, by the way, I'm running to expand, and I'm looking for some other authors to publish. If you know anybody with a good idea for a book." And I said, "I just might know a guy," because that was me. So my first book came about as a result of that conversation, and as a result of me just reaching out to other publishers. But it wasn't to find a publisher to publish my book. It was just to circulate in that world. So I could never have orchestrated how my first book got published. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I was just sort of moving in that direction. I wanted to orbit that world, and that's how it played out. But I have many examples in my life and in the lives of people that I interviewed where they had a vision, they had some clarity, so the focus of where they wanted to end up, but they were kind of and even if you have a plan, like a lot of some people are overly structured, some people are too much on the flow side. I think this is balance of focus and flow. And so if you're too organized and rigid and you go, "This is how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go with these steps," quite often those steps you take don't lead you to where you want to be, and you end up frustrated, and then you give up. If you're too flowy, without focus or knowing where you want to end up, that can lead you to meandering too. So this combination, I know I want to end up here. I'm going to head in that direction, but I'm going to be creative and open and flexible with how I get there. That leads to synchronicities. That leads to opportunities you could never have planned on. And so I just encourage you to embrace this. There's also a song that Pooki and I wrote for our choir. It's not something that's really well. Maybe we can look into doing it as a duo, but it was more written for a choir. But in the one part of the song, the line is "Focus on the what, focus on the why, but don't get stuck in the how." And there's a lot of wisdom packed into that short line. So when you're coming up with goals, yeah, focus on what do you want to achieve, what do you want to happen, what's the what, and also what's your why, what's motivating you to do that. Why do you want to publish a book? Why do you want to lose the weight? Why do you want to have a better relationship, get a better job, whatever it is? What is the thing that you want? Why do you want it? Because that's the fuel that will move you forward. You can think about some steps that can get you there, certainly, because you need to start taking action moving toward it, but don't be attached to the how. Don't get stuck in the how. And that's where you just play and you pay attention as you're moving forward. What's working, what's not working. And you do more of what works, less of what doesn't. And you may be surprised by the unexpected opportunities that pop up as a result of taking that approach. And so I hope that helps. And there's my little spiel today. And now I'm going to do a song that kind of, I guess it's time for my song, right, Pooki? Yeah. And this definitely speaks to that a little bit. This is a song I've never performed live during a Sunday inspiration. I created a music video. Actually, let me acknowledge some things here. Yeah, Crystal points out, Simon Sinek talks about know your why. Definitely, a lot of people have spoken about these different things, and that people will buy your why more than what you do. What is it? A flexible secret says. Very cool. Just kind of looking here at any other conversations about that. All right, cool. So this song's called "I Could Do This." It's from our album called "Opening Up to the Good." And a couple weeks ago, we played the music video of it with the studio version, but this is the first time that I have played it here live for you. So it doesn't have, obviously, all the production and all that, but it's a fun. And a lot of people have used this song for things I never anticipated. I'll turn that on in a second. Getting over health challenges or just going through challenges in their life, because the chorus is definitely an affirmation, as you will soon see. So here we go. And know there are many times when you're blinded by your fear. The path isn't obvious, the map is unclear. You're tempted to run, to put your precious dreams on a shelf. But next time you feel that way, just say to yourself, I can do this, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this now, I can do this, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this here and now. Too often you find that you're second guessing every action. No man wonder you can't get no satisfaction. But you have the strength, the inner wisdom to allow. So quiet that little voice and repeat out loud, I can do this, I can do this, sing it, I can do this, I can do this, now I can do this, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this here and now. It's your time, oh, to feel the fear and do it anyway. Change your mind, oh, face the fear now and don't delay. It's your time, oh, to feel the fear and do it anyway. Change your mind and pray. You know there are many times when you're blinded by your fear. The path isn't obvious, the map is unclear. But you have the strength, the inner wisdom to allow. So quiet that little voice and repeat out loud, I can do this, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this, and now I can do this, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this, now I can do this, sing it, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this, now I can do this, I want to hear you, I can do this, yes I can do this, I can do this now, I can do this, you can do this, we can do this, I can do this, I can do this, you can do this, we can do this, I can do this, whoa, 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 I can do this here and now.
You can do it! You can do it! You can do it!
You got to believe Pookie. Oh, where did our puppy go? So that's the song. Yeah, cool. That was fun to play.
He did it!
I did it. I can do this too.
Yes, you can do that too.
So I hope that spoke to you, and yeah.
Of course it did.
Let's see here.
Everybody wants to do something.
So you go,
And
oh
you
my
can
God,
do it.
I love Rosanna said that. Be Cool says, I love the lyrics, and I also don't know why. I'm addicted by voice and guitar. Attracted by voice and guitar. Well, that's an awesome thing. Thank you so much. Danielle.
Oh,
Michaela says,
fantastic.
super.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I am moved, feeling
Yeah.
empowered.
It's really inspired a lot of people to do things that sometimes they didn't think that they could do, And just that every day, just affirming, So and when you like listen to a song like that every day, it becomes like a living affirmation.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're singing, it's a song.
And I wrote that song more with aspirational type of things in mind. Like you want to achieve a goal, and I really didn't realize that people would be using it to overcome, like I said, health things, to help overcome other types of challenges. When they thought they were at the end of their rope. So really love that.
Yep.
Gail just said, I just ordered your book. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gail.
I appreciate that.
It's not my book.
Yeah, but you can still thank her.
I am thanking her.
So my new book, yes, thank you for mentioning that, is called The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. It will be, so it's the official launch date where it should be available everywhere is next Tuesday, April 20th. Right now it's on pre-order. You can pre-order the Kindle ebook version on Amazon in like a dozen countries. That it's only like $5.99 US, only $5 US for that. You don't need a Kindle to be able to read it. You just need the free app to be able to listen to it. If you and then the print book should be available by then, if not even sooner, on Amazon and other sites. Certainly by the 20th, it should be. And then I have a special going. This is only good for US if I'm delivering to a US address. But if you'd like an autographed copy and I'm shipping to a US address, you can get an autographed copy of the book. I will also include a copy of our CD, which that song was just on, Opening Up to the Good. That'll be in there. Music by Pooki and myself. And then also I'll give you a download link to something called the 21-Day Abundance program that I've sold many of these for $20. It's a download with 7 MP3s, like the daily affirmations, and then some worksheets and all that a lot of people have loved and sold many of those. But that's an extra bonus that you'll get for one low fee in the U.S. The links to all that stuff is in the description of this video, so check that out. Oh, this was a.
Oh no!
Is a dog fall? Oh no! He's gonna fall out if he keeps doing that.
Well, he will land on his feet.
Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you enjoyed the
fall
song. Jasmine says, listening to this amazing song and voice, awesome. You beautiful people are awesome.
You beautiful people are awesome.
Takes one to know one.
Oh no! Now he's gonna start playing.
Look at it. There's a lot of these people are saying the same thing in different words. That's like they're all linked to each other. Thank you, Dennis. Of
course they are. We did that breathing thing together.
I can do this great song. It's more than an affirmation. I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
And of course, cute dog. We gotta acknowledge the cute dog.
I know.
By far my favorite song. Very inspirational. Thank you, Karen. All right, awesome. So you want to talk to the peeps?
I'm going to do it.
Pooki?
Yeah.
Let me put on a little background music for you.
Which way are you going? Which way are you going?
I think I'll head out. I'm going to head out this way.
Make up your mind.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. Hi, hello. So I was listening, just a little listening, and Bob was talking about being in the flow. And also about improv and how the structure of improv creates the container. It's kind of like breadcrumbs along the path. So like you create the container, but once you create like that very very I'd say light structure around what you want to do, then you release and you let go, and you just be in the flow. So I love to think of the flow of like water, how water just moves. So when I think about being in the flow, I think about how water like even moves around rocks, and it just comes up against the bank and it just hits the bank and it just moves. It continues to move. It continues to flow. No matter what the obstacle or the obstructions, the water continues to just move around, dip down, rise above, And so when we think about being in the flow, we're very active in our experience, right? Because we're choosing to just allow ourselves to experience the present moment in a really beautiful way. And if we don't have attachment to an outcome, to how it has to look, then that gives us a lot of freedom, because then the possibilities of the universe, the potentialities of all that is possible exists for us. When we kind of hone down and we get like this one idea of what it is that we want, or we want to manifest, or what the outcome is going to look like, when we hone in that way and focus our intention in that way, sometimes if we're not in the flow and open to new ideas or to a new direction, we'll stay focused on that one point, and we might miss opportunities that are around us. Now, I also want to say that I don't believe that we absolutely miss anything. I think that we all have a divine purpose, a reason why we're here, right? We're a soul journey. I believe that we hit every single one of those markers on the path. I think where our freedom of choice comes in is when we choose whether or not we're going to learn that lesson now or later, so we can kind of play with it as far as when it shows up for us in our life, or for me in my life. But the sooner that I'm able to move through these lessons, right, the sooner I'm able to move on the path, on the journey. And so, but I don't think that we can miss anything. So I want you to also understand that. But what we do have available to us is potentiality of all that's possible. And that's everything. That's everything. That's, if your mind can believe it, you can achieve it, right? These are powerful thoughts that were given to us by success teachers from over a century ago, from 100 years ago, right? If you see it, you can. If you can see it and believe it, you can achieve it, right? These kinds of thoughts, right? And so, whatever your mind can think, but also know that you are limited in your own mind, right? Because you can only think so big, because, right, you have just this understanding of how things work. But when you unhook yourself from not only anything that I can envision for myself, but I also unhook myself and I allow myself to allow the spirit, the creative power of the universe to be activated in my life in beautiful ways, and to allow things to come to me that I would have never, ever, ever, ever anticipated before. And when I'm living in this experience of the divine flow, beautiful things show up for me in my life that I could have never, ever conceived of happening. So I was invited last year about this time to go to the Holy Land with a global organization called Unity Earth. And I could have never in my entire life envisioned that I would be doing that. I would be going there with all of those amazing, powerful global leaders, visionaries, peacekeepers. And I had no idea, right? I couldn't imagine that. But what happens is because I was open to the flow, I was open to the possibilities that were showing up around me. When that emerged, I said yes, right? And so it's so important for us to, if we want to live a truly remarkable, miraculous, unimaginable life, then we could let go of the constructs that we have around the way that it should be. Surrender to the divine flow of the life force energy that is within us and that is guiding us, right? Surrender to that. Be open to the messages that are coming to us, and then take inspired action. In the affirmations today, we talked about inspired action. So take inspired action when you feel like something really is just calling you, right? It's like you feel it. You can feel that inspiration calling you. And just be in the flow, and just pay attention to what emerges for you, because I think that you'll experience life in a way that you could have never ever imagined. That's what my experience is right now of my own life. I could have never imagined that I would be here doing what I'm doing, living the life that I'm living. And here I am, right? So So it's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So being in the flow, and think about it in an improvisational kind of way, right? You set up your structure. Okay, these things you're going to accomplish today, but then you move. You kind of set up the structure, and then you start your day. But you're totally wide open to whatever's coming to you. So somebody brings you a suggestion, and you say yes. And what if you just said that all the time? Like someone asks you to do something or whatever, and you just said yes, and and you just kept saying yes. There's someone who did that. His name is Michael Singer, and he wrote a book called The Surrender Experiment. Thank you, Bob. The Surrender Experiment. And that was him letting go. And he said yes to everything that came to him. And some really remarkable things happened for him. That's a great book if you wanted to kind of discover the power of surrendering your will and like being open to the potentiality that the universe has to offer you. I think I'm complete today. Usually we'll do like a little silencing meditation, and we'll come to a really beautiful place together. However, I think that what I've given you today is good, just as it is. So I'm going to surrender to my idea of how it has to be, and I'm going to say, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It's always such a delight and a deep honor to hold this space with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooki.
Keone's in the house. Come on up, you missed it. Oh, he did it. Oh.
Did he get up there on his own?
He did.
Let me tilt this back up. That was fabulous. Yeah, one thing I didn't mention when I was talking about improv and how every game has a format or a structure, and so sometimes seems counterintuitive, but it actually I believe it's true, because I've been an artist and a creative my whole entire life. But sometimes creativity can flourish within constraints. And so sometimes if you're just facing a blank page or a blank canvas, you could do whatever you want. It's like, where do I start? But if I told you, write a song, a blues song in the key of A about a toaster, then, as weird as that sounds, that gives you some parameters, and it allows you to focus your creativity. You can do whatever you want within those constraints, but that sometimes will get your mind, your wheels turning, and get you started a lot easier than if you can just do whatever the heck you want. Sometimes starting, that being in that free flow is good too. But that's kind of what I mean with flow, or focus and flow. Yeah, have a structure, have a specific thing you're going for, but just be a little bit more open-minded to how you get there.
Yeah, it's more fun that way too.
Yeah. So let's see here. Diana says, lovely words in the song. I can do this now. It's my time. Thank you. You are welcome. Lynette is inspired.
Yay! Me too.
This came up kind of earlier. Do you do coaching? Would love you as a coach. I'm not sure which you're referring to, but either one of us could do that. I do a limited amount of it, and I have over the years. It started off where I would be a mentor or consulting with and coaching musicians back in the early days, because my early books were on music marketing. Then I expanded that to people, authors and people who were in creative fields. But since the growth or of this YouTube channel, I have had people approach me for more personal items. So yes, I do it, and Pooki, would you be up for doing some coaching?
Sure.
as well? We could do it together. We could do it. You could pick one or the other, but reach out. In fact, here's a way if you want to learn more about that. I have some information on my website. Where is my website at? Okay, here we go. So bobbakerinspiration.com. Yes, you can go there to get 6 free MP3 downloads, and when you sign up for that, you also get on my email list, and I send out weekly emails with updates on my latest videos and different things we have going on. But there's also a contact button there where you can send me a message if you want to explore that more. Someone earlier asked about mentoring, and so the only way I can do that these days is on the occasional coaching type of call. But another way you can get access to us is, if you become a member of Patreon. We said we have these group Zoom calls or group situations, but we're a little more accessible through things like that. I want to acknowledge. Oh, we got too many things popping up at the same time. Shay sent a super chat. Thank you very much, Shay.
Thank you, Shay.
We appreciate that. What else did I miss here with the comments? Sigurd's a big Keone fan.
Who's not? I mean, come on. Look at this dog. I mean, gosh.
Jasmine says this is the perfect motivation to finally write my 3,000-word essay, and I can do this now. Yes, you are a writer. Just carve out time on the calendar, just a little bit at a time, to sit down and work on that essay. 3,000 words, you can knock that out. 500 words a day, you're done in a week, right? I mean, that's easier. I don't know. Maybe easier for some. I've been writing a long time, so 500 words is pretty doable. But yeah, no, I go at whatever your own pace is, but you can do that. Dennis says, "Hi Pookie, I'm so happy you have Portuguese blood. I am Portuguese. You must."
I do have Portuguese blood.
Beautiful song. Awesome. Cool.
From my tutu, my grandmother.
Let's go. Wow, we're always at the top of the hour. What else do I want to just mention here?
Our cute dog.
Our cute dog, Keone. We're coming up on a year. On June 12 was the day we brought him home last year. So
I know.
he's going to be around 5 years old. We don't know exactly, but we're guessing he's going to be 5 around that date. Give or take.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about our music, you can go to soulmassagemusic.com. Again, you can get a free CD and an autographed copy of my new book. Oh, Gail, I just saw the notification come through. So you took me up on that autographed copy. So thank you so much for that. Look forward to sending that to you. Waiting for the first carton to arrive any day now. Pookie has her own channel. If you'd like to hear more of her, she just posted something last night. Was it or Friday night?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Friday.
Unapologetically authentic.
Oh yes, I'm gonna. That's an intriguing title. Unapologetically authentic. Wow, that is very cool. And subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Most people that watch my videos don't even subscribe to my channel. So if you don't, take care of that right now. Click the little subscribe button. And if you want to learn more about my improv activities, I have weekly drop-in classes on Thursday evenings.
Do it.
Improv ST. I've had a couple of folks from YouTube pop in, and it's a little bit different experience than this, but it's if you like to laugh. But Improv STL, it has some links to sign up for those Zoom classes. They're only $10 for the drop-in fee. And you just pay that night when you come. You don't have to register. You register in advance, but it doesn't cost anything to register. And then I give you a Venmo and PayPal options to cover the $10 fee the night of the class. And I think that's about it. So we have a song we're going to play, don't we, Pookie?
Yeah, this is a great song because this is about letting go.
Oh, that's right. It's been a lot of these tie into each other. It's amazing.
We don't plan this. See, this is one of those things. We just set up the structure, and then all this magic happens, right? Or totally, right? And yeah, so it's just like surrendering. It's so good.
Gail, says thanks. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're still here. You see my acknowledgement of your book order. Crystal said she just described your channel, Pookie.
Yay!
Hi, Thea. Where I saw you somewhere other than YouTube recently. I don't know if it was Instagram or somewhere else. Thank you both. I love your content. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh, that's right. It was LinkedIn because you're the Italian translator. I remember we communicated somewhere else. So it's good to see you here. Crazy Gamer says thank you for everything. Your affirmations changed my life. Karen, wonderful inspiration, thought provoking. Pookie, I got. Both of you are great inspiration, creative coaches, in my opinion. Thank you, Sigrid. Awesome. So this last song, we always like to end with a dance party. For those of you who are new or maybe are not, we always end with something energetic and upbeat. This is from our album Soul Massage, which you can find out more about at soulmassagemusic.com. It's called Set Your Vision Free. As I always like to do, you'll see us in a smaller screen. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the comments, and I will say hi to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Glad you could join us here. I think we may be seeing you tomorrow night on that private Zoom call for the Patreon folks. And I'll be keeping an eye on the comments and be popping them up as they come in. So continue to send those. Are you ready to groove?
Do it!
Pookie, here we go. Set your vision free.
Here we go. The time is now.
come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not a mystery. You see what you believe, how you think and feel is what will make it real. Will make it real. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beat, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Come on. You are divinity in your infinity. You know there is no lack, so don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beats, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Anything you want to create right now, anything that you want to envision for your life right now, it's possible. We're living in a land of miracles. Set your mind free. Set your mind free to believe all you can be. Set your mind free. Let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be free. Let your mind be free. Let your mind be free. You can be anything that you want to be.
So don't hold back.
It's no mystery. You can be anything that you want to be. Baby, set your mind free. Set your mind free. Oh, have a vision for your life. You are divinity in this infinity. Set your vision free. Set your vision free. You are divinity in this infinity. Set your vision free. Set your vision free. Have a vision for your life.
So don't hold back. So don't hold back.
What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Have a vision for your life. The time is now.
So don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh, jump up, get
We are back on. All right. That's cool. It's so funny and interesting to me how there are reoccurring themes, because that song was written many years ago, that come through in
Probably over a decade ago.
My affirmations. It comes through in the songs and all that. But if you caught the lyrics there, jump up, get ready to move, feel the beat, get into the groove. Of course, that's kind of more for the dance part of it. Just hold a vision of how it will be, then act upon it, and then you will see. So that ties into a lot of things that we were saying here. Hold the vision, take action toward it. And so, yeah, there's an affirmation for you right there in song. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we purposely made that more of a techno thing, and that was an influence that Pooki had on my. It influenced me in the music that we create. And we're going on some new stuff too. And for those of you who submitted to the I Welcome Joy into My Life music video, it's still coming. Working on just taking our trip to Hawaii got us a little sidetracked, and actually, getting this new book out.
And the dog.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. But yeah, so that's coming, and we're gonna have at least a 6-song album coming out in the near future too, with some new songs. Thank you, Thea. Yes, I really appreciate that. So this has been fun. Now that we got you all energized, what do we want them to do from here, Pooki? They got all this energy. They just kind of boogied. We've got them a lot of inspiration.
Oh my
now what?
Gosh, go out and make it the most fabulous day ever.
That's right.
The most fabulous, and be in the flow.
Be in the flow. And remember those affirmations from the top of the show. Today, I look for and appreciate the good.
Yes.
I am overflowing with energy and joy. You should be now after that song and other stuff we talked.
Absolutely.
I am grateful for endless opportunities. Do you know now? You feel that there are endless opportunities?
Listen to this next one.
That's right. Today, I act on my inspired ideas.
Yes. Acting on your ideas. Yes.
And finally, this is a really good day.
Yeah.
All
already, right?
Already. That's right. Take these vibrations with you. We so appreciate you spending time with us. We'll see some of you on the Zoom call tomorrow night. And there'll be more always new stuff coming down the pike on this channel and on Pooki's channel. So thanks a lot.
All right, everybody.
Happy Sunday. So long for now. We love you.
Aloha.
Bye.
Bye.